This is for Aquarius, Pisces, and um no, it's Aquarius, Libra, and Cancer. I try to like mix it, okay, because this is probably gonna be the only reading I'm gonna give you, honestly. I'm not a big fan of a lot of these reality TV shows, but I will tell you that they're calling this one guy the turtle, and I actually think he's cool as fuck. I mean, he's like the only one that stood on business. Like, really, he wasn't allowing anybody to disrespect him. And I'll tell you one thing, like, just because you happen to be, pride and all that, I have nothing against people who, that they're, whatever they are, I don't care. I don't care. But antagonizing somebody, on purpose, that they're probably more conservative. I don't know. You still don't have to be like flat out disrespectful to other people. We still got to respect everybody, and just as much as you want your views respected, we have to respect theirs. Anyways, I felt like he was disrespected the way that one woman went up to him and antagonized him for, because he asked him straight up, "Are you a man?" She said yes. Now I say she because I'm cool and polite about stuff. And she kept antagonizing him, and he started fighting with her, and then he fought with this other guy that ended up passing away, which was really crazy. Anyways, out of all this shit, he's the only one I pretty much like. Because he also got in a fight in the bus. He pretty much got undressed. He was like, man, I feel like starting this all over again because I'm just like, I'm entertaining the mess. I don't know. A lot of people were making fun of him and stuff like that. I don't. Listen, this thing called fame, it will drive you crazy. People feel like they can say anything about you when you're in front of the cameras because you got it like that. You get to be in front of the camera, something that many people can't do. I don't give a fuck how much talent you think is out here. There is people that are not cut out for having the attention on them. Anyways, but he stood on business. He reminded me of the homies. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my gosh, this motherfucker from the east side. I was like, I know this fool from Chicago, but he's probably from the block. Anyways, sometimes these cameras, that's what they want you to do is fight. They just want you to fight. They want you to act a mess. They want to encourage it. So then everybody can be mean. And I'm telling you this is why I keep the comments off. Like, I don't get to be mean to you if I keep the comments off. Like, I know there's cool people in between there. But you can't even take everything as a compliment either, because people be acting nice with you in the beginning and then they go completely like crazy. You'll see a bipolar side of people. So I understand about him throwing blows to blow. I mean, y'all can call him Ninja Turtles all you want. Like, I used to play with Ninja Turtles and Barbies. I don't know what y'all talk about. Y'all acting like y'all won't pay to go see a Ninja Turtle. Like, y'all wildin'. I don't know. Maybe I'm a different type of breed of person. I be trying to find the good qualities in people. I be trying. Then I just be like, you know what? You deserve to be a frog. Better a Ninja Turtle than a frog. Okay. I don't really know why I got into the topic of this right now, because I should save that for a talk to me. But I just want you to know, when we're outside looking in, right, on people's situations, we can put our opinions as much as we want. I can have my opinion as much as I want. But it's different when the rabbit's got the gun. When you're the one having to deal with the problems that you see from TV shows, that you see other people going through. And not until then will we see who you really are. All right. We're going to get into the tarot. Into the terror. it was funny to me because I kept watching all these clips today. It was coming up, and I was just like, I'm not gonna be the one making fun of this man. It sounds to me like he's been fighting all his life. And he's probably sick of these bitches and shit. And I don't know why he would want to be with something like that. I mean, shit, fame. Fame will make you act like you like somebody when you don't. Queen of Wands and the Hangman. And the Four of Pentacles. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Look, these shows that these reality TV shows, this is what I see. This is what I've been seeing out of reality TV shows. Somebody that sits back, plays like they're an innocent type of person, right? And they watch everybody hang themselves up there. And they feel the need to judge you. That, like, and everybody got to prove to that person. And usually a lot of these people ain't shit people. Forgive me. Hey, you can have more money. But at one time you were at that point too where you was fighting to get that piece of dollar. You would hang yourself and let people judge you. So you can have money in the bank. So you're telling me if I get in a fight, if I start disrespecting everybody, if I start being the wildest person here, I can become that star? I just, got to put a ladder in the middle of the water and try to climb up and see how far I can make it up there while I'm getting wet. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to tell you. And what seemed one time something innocent now has turned into something very dark. When at one time they were bullying you, but now you live long enough to become the villain. And now you see right, Hierophant and the Emperor. Look at that shit. Look at that. A lot of black and white. And you hear about the stuff in the Illuminati, right? All that black and white shit, right? They say that a lot. Like, pay attention. You want to know something really crazy right now? I'm wearing black and white. I didn't do this on purpose, dog. Someone's smoking right now, like, oh my gosh. This isn't super gas. Queen of Swords. This reminds me of that Statue of Liberty. Did you know they say they think that signifies the devil? It's in the same stance as the devil, and it has a chain on its leg. And let me tell you about that chain. And you want to know something? Oh, this shit raises my Wolverine hair. Doesn't that look like a chain? Hey, come here. Does that not look like a chain? In a place founded of slavery. And now we're pissed off at people for being poor. Imagine that. Imagine being pissed off at people for being poor. Imagine being pissed off at everybody because you got more. Imagine that. I lived long enough to be a villain. Here I am sewing blankets or, you know, putting a sheet over everybody that has passed away. Having to, the morgue is on overdrive right now. We're going to cremate them all. And this is how high it's looking, the cremation. When death is taking their boxes with him. It's only a matter of time when we watch them hang themselves in front of us, in front of a coliseum. Did you know there was this guy that was saying, I can't give credit because I don't remember the name, but he was talking about, he's like, this is why I don't watch sports, because in the Roman Empire times they used to have the king, and he's like, you wanna you know what, I may have saved it. And we're gonna talk about some shit. Why did I not save it? Okay. Let me do the other thing. Here we go.
Why I don't watch sports. There's a reason why the Romans used to say that if you want to keep people distracted, you simply give them bread and circuses. And it's because they knew that if people were fed and entertained, then they wouldn't question anything and they wouldn't think for themselves. And you see, modern day sports is the exact same thing. People yell at TVs, they memorize stats, they argue over other players, and they even wear another man's last name on their back to vicariously live through them. And you see all of these things happen because they want to keep us distracted and weak. Because when you have something great going on in your life, you simply do not have time to partake in bread and circuses. So you can either be your own biggest cheerleader.
And then there's this other one, which I
Do you have any idea what you just did?
Come on, we just made the deal of our lifetimes. We should celebrate.
You just bet against the American economy.
Fuck yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Which means,
Oh.
if we're right, people lose homes, people lose jobs, people lose retirement savings, people lose pensions. You know what I hate about fucking banking? It reduces people to numbers. Here's a number: every 1% unemployment goes up, 40,000 people die. Did you know that?
No.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
We're just excited. Just don't fucking dance.
All right.
Where are you going? Whoa, I just got really scared.
First of all, great show today. You were terrific.
Thank you.
Your big mouth was a revelation.
I appreciate that.
You're worried you and your swaps are getting played? Well, this is an opportunity for you to meet who you're betting against. Try not to get too righteous and listen a little.
Okay, fine. Listen.
You have any idea what you just did?
Come on, we just made the deal of our lifetime.
And while I'm speaking on reality shows, that's a show. I was talking like when people are there fighting and people are making fun of somebody for being bullied or whatever, or standing up for themselves. I don't care, and even giving nicknames and shit like that. But I get it, you know. I'm from the block too, so I understand that part. But when the reality show becomes your life and people are looking at you just like how you looked at somebody else, this thing, reality TV, becomes a fucking nightmare. And I believe, especially now from experience and stuff like that, that this thing called fame, this thing of us being in front of the camera, can bring very different parts of you and others out. People who feel entitled to whatever your hard work is, feeling entitled because of what you do for work, because you always get attention. And that's why some people will be mean to you because you get attention a lot. You have enough, so they start being mean because they want attention. And it just becomes this being mean back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and us egging it on. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. When do we get fucking tired of doing this shit? And coming from somebody that I be arguing, I be fighting. Not physically fighting, but I be arguing. I sometimes have to stand back and be like, you'd be surprised how I get along with some of the people that I argued with since the first time I met them. I'm really cool with some people I argued when I met them. We went past our differences. We even took time out and said, look, maybe it was a bad day. Maybe can we talk a little bit more about, I'm really good friends with people I've argued with. Shit, I'm really good friends with people I got in fist fights with. When we're all in a common cause together, because these cards talk about like how dark it can be. You're doing something for the righteous and end up being the villain trying to do the right thing. So just remember, while you're out there fighting for a cause, stay balanced before you become to see yourself become the villain. Many blessings.